Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Looking at the last game for the Orlando Magic, it was a loss to Toronto. That one was real close, too. They lost by just 2 points.
A long and tiring game, made worse, obviously, by the fact they ended up in the second overtime falling short, which can be a real morale killer.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. We've got Nance. He's out there with Jackson. And it's Palmer in at the 5, down low. Richard, what a fantastic matchup we have at the center position tonight. Two of the best in the NBA.
It feels like a gladiator fight when two centers go at it. I expect it to be physical right from the start. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of foul trouble. That's always a big story in games like this.
Here's Black. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Nance. Back to Davis. The pass to Jackson. He kicks it to Nance. Pass to Palmer. Five to shoot to the middle. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Howard. Second chance shot. Out of hand on it. The Barons come into this one after the win against Dallas. Jackson passes to Palmer. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Down low. And the shot goes in.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
That's tipped out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Black. Buries the easy one. Black's got 5.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Lets it go with a 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Outside Jackson. Outside Davis. Passes to Palmer. A shot off that time. Smith with the defensive effort. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Patton. And there are the Magic with another bucket. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Palmer. Inside. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The pass to Patton. It's stolen by Davis. And it's Baltimore on the break from about 19 feet. Jackson misses. Orlando leading. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Patton. To the paint. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Patton's got his second basket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Davis. Up and in on the layup.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Pat. Takes a three. No good there. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Davis. Rebound by Smith.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there over the D.
We are in the middle of a long season now, Richard. Guys are trying to play with energy every night. Oh, you can just see it. It is tough.
Yeah, these are the dog days right here. There's a certain energy to start the season and the stretch run. In between all that, though, that's where the mental toughness to stay focused is so important, and the best teams have it.
And he knocks down the first one. And Baltimore going with a whole new group out there. Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Gilliard. Here's McBride. Back to Bowl. George trying to break free. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bowl. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
To the inside. Here's Prosper. Bowl covering. Dishes to Carter. Here's Black. 5 points in the game. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Pass to Gilliard. Here's Bull. Rebounded by Prosper.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
A moment now to check out some numbers for him. Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Free throw good, Wallace. Wallace hits 2 free throws. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Here's McBride. Wallace covering. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Assist from Miles McBride.
Orlando leading by 4. There's the pass to Sessions. Pass to Prosper. Here's Dunleavy. Bull covering. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Baltimore trails by 4. You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bull is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
Wallace looking for an opening. It's hauled in by George.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Here's McBride. No scoring in this one. And Baltimore hits again from deep. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Orlando. From the arc. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Dunleavy is out there with Howard. Then there's Wallace, and it's Sessions in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Gets the three-pointer to fall. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Basket counts. Sessions has got his first basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
He's covered by Sessions. Now here's Udo. Defense right on him. Pass to Gilliard. Back to Udo. At the top of the key, Clark. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2. Boy, Richard, coach has got to love having a flex guy like Brandon Clark around.
A classic high-utility player. Stick him in the game, and you're getting points, rebounds, and you're going to get good defense. He gives you a little bit of everything you need.
And so Clark nails both of them. RJ, we know almost all players will talk and plead their case to the refs. How much wiggle room do you think players are allowed?
Well, I think every player is different. Look, if you are a captain of the team, it doesn't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be an all-star. But every ref has a limit. That's the beautiful thing about this league. The referees are humans, too. You got to get to know them. You got to understand them and realize who you can talk to about what.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pass to Gilliard. There's the 3. Rebound by the Magic.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Patton gets it to go. Patton's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Back to Udo. Baltimore moving that ball around. pass to Clark. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Gilliard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Udo. A three-pointer off the mark.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Saturday, they'll host the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, the Los Angeles Clippers will come into town.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And he makes both free throws. Here is Udo. Still yet to score. Pass to Gilliard. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Kicks it to Udo. Here's Palmer. Misses the layup.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Black. Off target at the rim.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Again, the miss by Baltimore.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Baltimore trails by 4. Now Davis passes it to Udo. And the pass to Palmer. Pass to Gilliard. Drills the three-pointer.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
A tight game here in Orlando. Here's Pat. 12 points for him. Got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. Here's Gilliard. Back to Davis. Pass to Gilliard. Pass to Udo. Here's Gilliard. Bounce pass Davis. Here's Palmer, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Palmer at the line for 1.
Orlando trailing here. Here's Pat. The dish to Black. He kicks to Banchero. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Jackson.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Pat. 12 points for him. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Pass to Bull for the 3. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Magic with possession. Carter outside. There's the lob to Carter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
The pass to McBride. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Prosper.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Pat. He's got 14. Here's Black. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
Let's take a moment
Magic.
here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Barons.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
That one is off. And the Barons making a change here. George is checked in. And he sinks the second. So it's the Barons now. .115 left here in the second. Jackson passes to Bull. Here's McBride. Still scoreless. Pass to Jackson. Here's McBride. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Wallace kicks to Black. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Wallace. Black, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Pass to McBride. So the wing on the left. There's the triple. No good. Shot missing. Wallace outside. And the jumper falls for him.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Baltimore on top, up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for Baltimore, Kenny, how'd you see it?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
And Jack, let's get your input on the Magic.
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. On the floor for Baltimore, we've got Davis. Jackson is out there with Nance, and it's Palmer in at the 5. Passes it to Nance. Here's Palmer, covered by Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Baltimore, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Pat. He's guarded by Davis. Got a piece of it. From 11 feet away. Rebound by the Magic. Smith's got rebound number 8 now on the night. From deep, and the 3 ball is good. Black's got 11 points.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
And there's the pass to Nance. He dishes it to Davis. Pass to Palmer. Outside Jackson. Here's Palmer, covered by Smith. They get it back. On the wing, Jackson. Offensive rebound, Palmer. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. They get it again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
For Baltimore, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Nance at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Baltimore making a switch here. Gilliard's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Black dishes to Howard. For the tie. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Howard's got his second basket.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Palmer. Pass to Gilliard. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paulo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
Baltimore moving that ball around. Good work there as it goes. He's got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Black, diving in, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Black. One shot.
Here's Davis. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three ball.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Black. 16 points for him, and he recovers it. Passes it to Palmer.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Now into the lineup for your Magic. Prosper.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Gilliard. Here's Palmer. Here's Gilliard. Now the pass to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. A shot, no good. Gilliard's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. And Sessions kicks to Black. Sessions against Davis. Back to Black. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Palmer. Palmer's got 4 rebounds in this game. Davis with it. Pass to Palmer. Sessions against Davis. Pass to Gilliard. Now, here's Clark. For the lead. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
For Baltimore, they have shot 6 or 7 at the line. Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Dunleavy comes in for Howard. And Wallace subbed in for Black. The Magic trail by 3. To the middle. They could use a bucket. He lays it in. Prosper's got his first 2 points of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Dishes it to Clark. Passes to George. Orlando grabs the miss. To the paint for the lead. And he lays it up and in.
Dunleavy.
And the Magic lead by 1. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Pass to Gilliard. And they call an illegal screen here. And the power rankings now, second half of February. Interesting to see how some of these teams compare. Taking a look at Orlando. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for Baltimore, they fought through some ups and downs this season, but they are still elite and still poised to make a very deep run in the playoffs. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
He's covered by Sessions. Baltimore moving that ball around. Pass to Gilliard. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Over to the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Defended by George. Goes back up. George with the defensive effort. And so George will bring it up for the Barons. It's a 3-point game. Good on the bucket. 1:43 left to play in the third. And here is Wallace. He has 6. And he drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Wallace hits 2 free throws. 1:30 left in the third. Now Jackson. Nothing on the board. Now here is George. And the pass to McBride. Here's Jackson. Here's Bowl. He has 7. Can't get it to fall.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Bowl. Paulo Banchero's checked in for Orlando.
Paulo Banchero.
58 seconds left to play in the third.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Outside, George. Outside, Jackson. Pass to McBride. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. From downtown. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
For Baltimore, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he's good on the first of 3.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Nancy's checked in for Baltimore. That one is no good. And he nails the third. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Banchero against Bowl. Releases. Baltimore with the rebound. On the wing, Jackson. And he hits it to tie the game up.
You've got to be kidding me. Draws the foul and hits the shot. What a play from 3-point range.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Line for 1.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Barons lead by 1. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center.
55.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
All right, Magic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Wallace is out there with Patton, and it's Smith. Then there's Bancaro, and it's Howard in at the 3 spot. This is out there for Orlando. Back to Wallace, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Wallace has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Magic. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Rebound by Smith. Orlando leading. And now, in transition is Wallace. Here we go. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here are the Barons. Kicks it to Jackson. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Bull. Back to Jackson. Pass to Davis. Another shot. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Nance.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jackson in the corner over Howard. Bancaro grabs the board.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Now here is Davis. He's guarded closely. On the wing, Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Magic leading by 3. Wallace outside. Takes it inside. Bancaro, and he banks in the layup. Bancaro's got 4 points this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And there's the pass to Davis. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Bull kicks to Davis. Bancaro against Bull. Pass to Nance. Here's the dish to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And here's Davis for 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Wallace, the pass to Patton. Inside. And the call, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post-game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Banchero, and Black's subbed in for Patton. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Baltimore's head coach talked to his team during the timeout. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Gilliard. Here's Palmer, covered by Smith. Here's Gilliard from outside the arc, and Baltimore hits again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And they recover it. Howard, that's good.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Wallace covering. Down low, it's stolen by Smith. Howard with it. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Palmer. Palmer's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wallace covering. Pass to Gilliard. Here's Bull. On the wing, Davis. Back to Bull. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Here's Black trying to get open as Carter. And Davis sends it back. Bull against Carter. Back to Bull. Pass to Gilliard. Here's Palmer. Covered by Smith. Baltimore moving that ball around. Now Davis. Wallace covering. Passes it to Davis. To tie it up. Here's Palmer, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Banchero's checked in for Carter, and it's Patton in for Wallace. Banchero's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. pass to Davis. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Black. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Orlando, Black.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Good on both. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Pass to Gilliard. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Timeout called, the Barons. They're up by 1. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Pass to Davis. Here's Palmer. Back to Davis. Clock at 6. The shot from the low post is good. And the Barons lead by 3. Banchero against Nance. Banchero inside. Nance with some nice D. 1:02 left to play here in the fourth. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could see why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
It's stolen by Banchero. There's the lob to Banchero. Out of bounds. Possession goes to the Barons.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jackson, he's checked in for Baltimore. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Davis taking 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Banchero dishes to Howard. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Davis.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Time for the 407. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Here's Black. It's in!
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and force him misses.
14 foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Orlando has possession. Passes to Howard. Stolen by Jackson. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the away team, Jackson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
And it's blocked. They retain possession. Outside Howard. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially. From long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And so the Barons take the win. This win such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish.